Always ruining the illusion, Nate, that this is continued.
I'm doing my best to do so.
To just ruin the illusion of a continuous play.
Yep, doing my best. Well, you know, I think one of the songs in here is about illusions. So.
Dance of Illusions.
Yeah, see, we're already dancing with illusions. I might as well.
That's the battle song when Richter fights Dracula.
Yes, see, you might be dancing with illusions, but I'm breakdancing with illusions.
I actually just posted the video from Rondo of Blood of my fight with Dracula on the end of Richter's playthrough.
Nice.
Today.
So,
Alright, let me see.
The cutlass isn't going to be as good as the saber.
What was it?
I don't think.
It was the cutlass?
Yeah, see, it's down a little bit. I always thought it was funny. We still have no idea how to sort the items, which Ian needs to look into.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to do that, wasn't I?
Yeah.
I just remember there being a thing for.
Press I think it's off the screen or off the items, and then you press something. And,
oh, there we go.
And then you can once you sort one thing.
Yeah, everything else sorts it. Yeah, because I always put medicine first.
Yep. And check out your
fist
weapons.
Yeah, everything's coming up Millhouse.
Cool. Well, shields are in an awkward spot, but whatever.
Shields are always in an awkward spot.
Yes. Well, I don't know. Castle Dracula.
Castle Dracula. So, did you hear the rumor that they're making after 7, they're gonna think of remaking Final Fantasy 8?
Yep. I know how excited and jazzed up you are for that one.
And for anyone who doesn't know, I fucking hate Final Fantasy 8. It's so bad.
And I, in the unpopular opinion in this regard, thinks it's not a terrible game. It's all.
Well, see, I think that's a pretty neutral. Like, you're more neutral on it than love it. Like, I have a friend who fucking loves it. She has Renoa's wings tattooed on her back, and I make fun of her all the time.
Does she have a dog named Angelo?
Can you just go fight this boss over there?
I think so.
Yeah, the Raven guy?
Yeah, you can just go kill him.
Yeah.
This is an important spot, because this, before you had kind of choices where to go. Oh, this stupid weapon. Tire
free? It's worthless.
It's utterly worthless. Unless there's something about it I don't know.
It's like, it does extra damage, it does like dark damage, but like nothing, there's like one enemy in the game who's weak to dark damage.
Yeah, isn't that in the reverse, in the reverse cathedral?
Yes.
The angels?
Yes.
Yeah. What were we talking about? Final Fantasy VIII, yes. That,
I'm still, like, I will forever admit that Final Fantasy VIII had an amazing soundtrack. And terrible everything else.
It's terrible everything else. Listen, I enjoyed the junction system, yet I hated the draw system and how spells were kept in a numerical order. I understood how that worked with the junctioning, but it just sucked. Oh, yep, there it is. So, quickly to Castlevania real quick. This is before it broke away, and Ian could take this in different directions. Now that he has the wings, he can, or the wings, double jump. And there's the cool animation I was mentioning earlier in the video.
Yeah, where you have like little wings.
Yeah, it adds a little something to it. And then here you get the 2.5D effect with the background really coming in, trying to create the illusion of 3 dimensions. But okay, switching gears real quickly back to Final Fantasy. So yeah, there are things about Final Fantasy I enjoyed. There was, storyline wise. Yeah, no, I got you, Ian. I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, I did enjoy. There's some character growth that's visible a little bit.
A little. It's the most fucking shallow. Like my biggest problem with Final Fantasy VIII is the characters.
No, it's terrible.
Like you said it best. Squall is everyone's emo phase.
Yes, and we remember him fondly, or are we just really embarrassed to?
They were like, oh no, I did that, didn't I? That was all of us.
I think,
and the thing is, that's great to see how we've grown, but we don't want to be that person.
We don't want to go through the growing process. What about Irvin? He knew all along.
Oh my god.
So Ian, where do you want to go now? Now you've got the double jump. Do you want to go to the clock tower? Do you want to dig into the tunnels? I think you should do. I think you should go get the a la carte stuff, and then go and do Olrock.
I can't get the a la carte stuff till I have the upside down jump. Remember, because it's at the very top of
What?
that area.
No. The very top of the area is just a bunch of items. The a la carte stuff is in the right hand side, and you need the clock sub item.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
I thought the a la carte stuff was on the top.
No, a la carte stuff is not. No, it's just a bunch of items on the top. But so you go as if you're going there, and then you keep going right until you.
I have to get a stopwatch.
You get the stopwatch, and then after you get the stopwatch clock, or the sub item, then you can go get the a la carte stuff, and then wait patiently and do Olrox's Chamber and Colosseum, because then we get to see further into the story.
I don't know if I want to do those before doing the basement. The caves are easier than Olrox's and Colosseum.
I don't know. I always did that first, because now that I have the wings, and then I go down, and then I do. I thought the caves were harder.
Really? Because like Skyle is a fucking joke.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I'm talking deeper down there with the.
Oh, you're talking about like the well and the graveyard.
Yes, and if the further you go, like if I'm going down, I don't want to backtrack and go up and then go back down again. If I'm going down, I'm going down all the way.
That's what she said.
Oh, Reed, you're incorrigible.
Oh no, Squall is terrible.
I can't. There's not much I can like. Yeah, and the Squall is he's terrible, but it's also not that bad. I mean, I enjoyed each character had their own individual mechanics that I really enjoyed. I enjoyed having to time the trigger, though it was very, very, very easy and became tedious. The Guardian forces got. Once you watched this,
boring.
Yeah, once you watched it the first couple times, it was just amazing, and then you got tired of it after a while. Overall, it was worth a playthrough, and at the time when I beat Final Fantasy VIII, it had a very complete and feel-good ending that I really appreciated. In comparison to other awkward video game endings, and especially Final Fantasy endings, you know. But it also goes with the time they were still trying new things during that period. Like this goes more towards the company when they were still SquareSoft. Is that Final Fantasy VIII was such a so very different from experimental in comparison to Final Fantasy VII. You know.
See, like me, I'm just gonna be fair. Like Final Fantasy VIII brought us a lot of good things because a lot of their test work, just like trying to make Resident Evil 4 brought us Devil May Cry and Haunting Ground because they were doing a lot of tests.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VIII brought us Parasite Eve and I forget what other game kind of really jumped off of that. Because you know, like Parasite Eve was originally supposed to be Final Fantasy VII.
Really?
7 was supposed to be set in New York.
No, I didn't know that. I have to brush up on my Final Fantasy history here.
Yeah. So they kind of jumped that, but you know, Parasite Eve came up between 7 and 8, and it's kind of like was a testing ground for the CG and the character modeling and stuff.
And you know, Parasite Eve really also weirdly opened up the way for Vagrant Story as far as the battle system.
Oh, battle system, yeah.
The battle system, which Vagrant Story probably it's in my top 3 games of all time.
Vagrant Story is so fucking good.
And I didn't play,
but like
I didn't play it until a good 7 years after it had come out too.
Yeah, I remember your story.
Yep.
Because you got fucking riggedy wrecked by one of the bosses. You're like, this game is stupid.
I made the classic mistake that everybody makes in Vagrant Story, and that's I make the one weapon, you know, and You're
trying to make one great weapon.
And I was super stubborn, so I kept plowing. I was going through bosses. It would take me like an hour to finish a boss, but I did it because I'm doing 1 and 2 damage. But then after I sat down and really planned out. Got a feel for this, like the weapon system, because it really just throws you in there. It gives you a general idea of it, but it doesn't.
It's all the way to the right, correct?
Yeah.
A stopwatch.
Yeah, you just keep going until you run into it. I don't remember the specific candle it's in, but you'll see. As long as you're destroying every candle. Ooh, well, I was gonna say you could jump there now, but get the a la carte stuff first.
Yeah. So you were saying the.
It kind of has a high learning curve, but once you learn it. It's a wonderful game. I mean, you have to think tactfully, you have to plan everything, you have to make good judgment calls on your characters, and you just have to, but also have good timing, good skill, and it looked better on the PS3.
Yeah.
But
see, one of my biggest ass pains about 8 is one, just the stupid story going nowhere.
Oh yeah, back to 8.
But 2. is that a lot of the rumor was that they pulled funding from Xenogears to put towards 8, and that's why Xenogears second disc is.
Yeah, you got the clock,
garbage.
man. You can go back.
I forgot. Oh, I'm gonna go open this real quick though.
Okay, come on.
Since I'm here.
Yeah, might as well. But okay, well, I could see that because Xenogears is definitely one of your favorite games of all time.
It is, and when you realize that, because Xenogears is just like fucking fantastic, and then you're like, you motherfuckers pulled money for this shit.
Yeah,
Like, my biggest problem with 8 is that nothing you do matters. You can beat the game at level 1, you can beat the game at level 99, and it can take you an hour and 12 minutes to get to level 99.
Yeah, the island.
You can literally beat Final Fantasy 8 in level 1. You never have to level it.
I don't know about that, quite frankly.
I've seen it done.
I can neither confirm nor deny, but
because the thing is, it's all junctioning.
Yeah, I trust your assessments.
Because everything's off junctioning, levels don't matter.
Yes. No, Final Fantasy 8, where the levels don't matter.
The levels don't matter. Oh shit! I don't mean to keep doing that.
Yeah, it's that issue you were having when you kept pressing up when you're doing the Hellfire and not doing Soul Steel.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it's fine, but.
If Final Fantasy VIII was entirely starring Laguna, Ward, and Kyros, it would have been a phenomenal game. And the Man with the Machine Gun soundtrack was just above average.
Oh yeah,
it was amazing.
The big thing too is that you can tell people who like 8 who didn't really play 7 because they're like, well, Cloud was emo too. No, he wasn't. Fucking Cloud's a goofy, stupid motherfucker.
Cloud was nuts. That's the thing you got to remember. He was experiencing some serious PTSD, potentially, not to arbitrarily toss out conditions like that. But
yeah.
he
would definitely.
He was,
especially after you play Crisis Core.
Yes, he had to. His personality and mind shattered, and he had to reconstruct himself, and he was missing pieces, and he literally had to use somebody else. Resembles by
what is the point of being Alucard? Doesn't it up your
I think if you have all of them equipped, your luck goes up, and it's utterly pointless. But might as well.
So people can see that. So I'm gonna do this just so people can see. If you equip all the Alucard shit.
I think also it doesn't like a question mark appear above him or something. There you go. Yes, there's your luck, and that's good for farming stuff.
Yeah. So you see my status is now Alucard instead of normal. I am now Alucard. It's really good luck, big jump in luck actually.
Yes.
So it's when you want to farm, that's your way to go. But I'm not gonna do that because I don't.
I like how we haven't touched on Alucard's name at all, just being.
It's so fucking obvious.
It is obvious, but that's the thing. But there's a pronunciation debates amongst fans because it's Dracula. So I've had people pronounce it Alucard or Alucard. Dracula.
But I just go by the way he says it in the game.
Yes. So now Ian and I get to stand here and just chit chat until the clock goes.
Yeah.
Until
this thing fixes.
Yeah, it goes on the left-hand side, but
no, like you know, yeah, people who saw fucking Advent Children are like Cloud's an emo motherfucker, who should be like, yeah, sorry, yeah, it sucks Aerith died, but you're fucking Tifa every day, get over it.
Well, I felt like that was more implied.
No, that's happening. I'm calling it now.
Go for it.
But my big thing is that.
Well, keep in mind, I've never played the Japanese version of 7, so I don't know. I remember reading that there are translations issues or differences. So the story representation of their relationship is different.
Probably different, yeah. But my big thing is like, you know, in 7, he's like Cloud dresses up like a woman to go save his friend. He's like, yeah, whatever, I'm gonna blow shit up. He's like, let's mosey. He does a fucking like a little like, you know, stupid dance. I'm like, Squall would never say let's mosey.
Squall would put his hand over his face and discuss how hard everything is.
Yeah, exactly. Like no, Cloud played stupid mini games and raised chocobos. but Squall played cards. Lots of cards. Super Best Friends have a playthrough. That's their Final Fantasy VIII playthrough.
Yeah.
and they're like, we're only gonna play through the best parts, and it's just them playing Triple Triad.
Triple Triad was a well-designed.
And every time they beat it, they're at a next story point, and they're like, oh, how do we get here? Like when they finish the Triple Triad game, and they go through the entire game that way.
I can appreciate that.
It's like a 30-minute video. I laughed the entire time.
I worked so hard to collect all the cards that I could, like the rarest cards, and find it was just.
What is the point of this room?
This room?
Absolutely dead.
It's a transition room. I don't know.
I love the music here, by the way.
It's
All Roxy's
amazing.
Quarters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Secret Wall.
There's still a lot of implied story here about who Olrox is and his relationship. I like to think that they're like, I don't know, like
cheese.
What? Oh, cheese. Yes. Is the broadsword better than the saber?
I don't know. We're gonna see.
Yes. There we go. It's another steady progression here.
Yeah, there's two kinds of weapons in this, and this is something that comes up in the other Metroidvanias. There's straight blades like this, and then there's overhead blades.
Yep.
Even though overhead blades are usually stronger, they're usually so much slower that it's more worth it to use straight blades.
Yeah. You don't get that. You don't get the overhead blade feel in this one.
Oh god, you see that?
Yeah, it was all slow. You don't get the overhead here, but you do have two-handed swords, such as the claymore in this, where they slash much slower. Nice, you're actually pulling that off. Character growth.
This leads to the Coliseum, doesn't it?
Yeah. Because you got to do that first, I believe, don't you?
You can.
Because I think,
you can continue.
Yeah, I think I do the Coliseum first, and then I do Olrox's, even though this is Olrox's chambers.
Yeah, they kind of connect, and you. But I'll show real quick, like in the map, this is all unmapped.
Yeah, there's so much more to this map. And you don't even get, why'd you not go all the way to the right? What are you doing?
Because that's what continue. Actually, I don't think you continue in Olrox's quarters, and I'll show you why.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think you can as well.
Oh yeah, these assholes. These guys are in Bloodlines, actually.
Nice.
Differently, but they're actually in the Sega game.
Oh
god, they fucking hurt too.
Yeah. Creative naming
they
there.
Have a lot of life. But yeah, those assholes hurt.
You can do what I like doing here.
I like that strong enemies, it doesn't stop them, it just slows them down.
Yeah, it still provides some level of usefulness. Once I get the double jump, I start I start really kicking people in the head here. So there's a there you go.
Yeah, I forgot about showing that off.
Yeah, and that was a great one. Your first one killed a guy.
Yeah, the head kick is really good. But yeah, this room too is always super shady. I always feel like there's something over here. There are some high up secrets in this game above you that you need an overhead sword to really hit.
Yes.
Which is annoying. Yeah, here's the issue.
Yeah,
you can't get up there. So you cannot continue in Olrox's quarters until you have the ability to get up there. But there is this.
Yeah, you don't have to teleport into it. You already unlocked it.
Yeah, no. So it's just an easy way back once you have the ability to get up there. But
I really like the Coliseum's music.
Yeah, Coliseum music's real good too. But Cloud's just kind of a goofy guy. I like Cloud a lot.
Yeah,
but honestly,
he has his moods. He's not exactly perfect. He does have his emo mood moments, but where things are sad. But he still kind of perks up.
I think. Oh shit! This guy's kicking my ass.
Sometimes you just gotta steal some souls.
I think one of the things for me
that worked out for you.
I know.
Nice.
That I really like about 7, especially when you go back to it as you're older, is like honestly, Crisis Core is one of the few branch-off games I'd ever recommend to anyone to play. Did you ever play Crisis Core?
Yeah, it's good.
It's real good, and I like Zack a lot.
Well, that's why. Yeah, Zack is a superior character, and that's why Cloud based his personality off of Zack.
So does Zack, yeah. But like, you're playing Crisis Core and like playing 7. I like how much they don't do what you expect with the games. Like, I think one of the best examples, and I'm going to stop right here real quick because I'm going to let this fucking awesome Coliseum thing. I love the name, how the name shows up in these levels.
Yeah.
But my personal one of my favorite things is this like it goes back to Tifa and Aerith. When you play, Tifa looks like the misfit past.
There's your first, like, this is where you get the feeling that like you can't get to areas without specific forms. And
I love that this is like a
like an actual
like a ticket booth.
Actual Coliseum here. This is where one of the upward secrets is. I don't know if you can reach up there. I think you need the bat or the jump.
Yeah.
It's
like I said. Actually, do you know where it is? You can't get to it anyway. You could actually soul steal secrets.
Yes,
secret walls.
you can. And I think it's you either passed it or it's up in that area right there.
Yeah, but in the back I can't get up there.
Yeah, you just can't. But that do you know what's up there?
What?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think it might be. I think it might be the sword familiar.
No, sword's in Odox's quarters.
The familiar?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
It might be the fairy though.
It's not the fairy. The fairy's super easy to get.
Oh, the fairies. Yeah. You're right.
So she's like, I didn't even know there were like when I first played, I didn't even know familiars were a thing until I found the fairy. Oh, there it is.
This is to the boss fight right
Yep.
here. Like the boss fight is like right here.
Right
I'm
in the
actually looking
beginning.
for the save point. Just so that I can save before I fight that boss. Oh yeah,
Oh,
this is
this is important.
Oh yeah, this thing!
Yes, the lightning sub item.
This is the weirdest sub item.
Yeah, you have to hold it once it strikes. Because the first strike does a little bit of damage, but then if you hold it, just like lightning starts arcing at the opponents.
I'll show it off here in a minute. I love this music, man.
Yeah, this is my favorite.
Like, this is, like, where you're like, yeah, I mean, this soundtrack's already been really great, and this is fucking rocks. Alright, there we go, now I can go fight the boss.
Overwrite data.